Good afternoon, Libra, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I'd like to do is to go on and just give you your ex-lover's romantic reading just to see how he or she feels towards you and whether any actions will be taken towards those feelings, okay? I decided today to go on and use my zombie tarot deck in addition to a few other cards to just give you an extra advice regarding your situation, okay? Now, I'm going to announce the signs that appear here in the reading. And of course, if it resonates, please give it a nice big thumbs up and subscribe if you've yet to subscribe, and also share it with others uh, whom you think would benefit from this particular reading, okay? So let's go on and get started. I'm just going to make a few general observations and then we're just going to dive right deeply into your reading here, okay? Just looking at the predominance of your suit here, you have a predominance of major arcana cards. So that means that destiny is in fact at play here. And it may be wise for you to consider taking your hands off of the situation and to really let go and let God, because if not, you're going to continue to find yourself very, very, very frustrated. Okay. You also have four fives here that shows up in your reading. Okay. So that shows uniformity and as well as order. Okay. You also have three twos here. So that shows that a partnership has the ability to flourish here. I'm kind of getting. I do see, in fact, that you're going to be reconciling your differences here, and some of you may even be kind of contemplating whether, you know, a past lover is going to kind of reappear. And in fact, he or she will appear here. I'm kind of getting, but I do feel that just looking at these cards here, particularly in your major arcana card, one of you appears to be very overbearing or power driven, and it may be both of you. Okay, I'm also feeling that this relationship or your connection with this person might in fact also be a bit in trouble, or it might be someone that you're already dealing with, someone in an existing relationship that you're dealing with that you're maybe in the process of separating, or perhaps the ex might be doing that. But despite it all, there seems to be a third wheel here. I'm kind of getting, okay, and I feel that some of you might even be taking formal training in mysticism or the mystic type arts here. I'm also seeing something connected with the federal law here. You know, I'm seeing that there has been, or it seems that there has been a lot of communication and balance going on between the two of you, okay? I'm also seeing, too, that if some of you have, it looks like some of you may even have a legal case or something that might be going on here, and it seems to have been very prolonged. I'm feeling that there may be a loss connected with that, you know, that I'm kind of getting there. Okay? So let's go on and just dive right deeply into your reading here, beginning with the card that falls to the or that fell to the bottom of the deck here. We have the Nine of Cups. Okay? So with this card, it connects with water signs, Capricorn, I'm sorry, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. And with this card, Jupiter is in fact in Pisces. So this card is all about satisfaction, you know, pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, as well as fulfillment. So this is the wishes come true card. So it's very likely that if any of you has been wishing to connect with your ex here, which I feel that you have been, you are going to make some type of connection. You're going to get your wish, but you have to understand with this Nine of Cups, it may not come in a way that you would want it to be. And you also might want to be careful what you wish for too with this card here. Okay, I'm feeling that there could be even a chance meeting that you're going to kind of bump into this person, or you know, even when you do, or however you connect with this person, I'm feeling that you're gonna still be feel somewhat confused about what you want, perhaps because you're gonna be feeling the sense that maybe this ex has taken you for granted, you know. And so this card is kind of asking you, ladies and gentlemen, to be patient and don't make rash decisions here. Okay, so let's go on and just see what you may have experienced in your past here. We have the Knight of Hazards. Okay, so that card connects with Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, as well as Capricorn. So this card is all about patience, you know, steady progress as well as hard work. So I feel that many of you in the past, you may have been connected with this ex here, but I'm feeling that this person may have lacked excitement and may have bored you a bit, probably. I'm kind of getting. But this person had so much to offer, you know. This person was dependable and kind of feeling loved, loyal, you know. And the person even was very serious, a homebody type person, even perhaps cautious and very committed, like I'm kind of getting here. And either he or she or you wanted to really have a very serious commitment here that I'm seeing here that's surfacing here in the past. So let's move right along more to the present here. We have the Emperor. Okay, so that represents a fire sign. It's usually in Aries, but Leo and Sagittarius here. I'm kind of getting the, you know, with this card, one of you appears to be dominating the other to the detriment of this relationship I'm feeling because it seems to be a lot of stubbornness, a lot of power struggles I'm getting, you know, and I feel that, you know, your thoughts might be in fact on an authoritarian type person whom you strongly desire to see. But this card shows that again, you're gonna definitely get your wish and you're gonna unite, and I feel that you're gonna make future plans with one another. We're just seeing these cards here. Okay? And the person appears to be a person of precision, you know, ladies and gentlemen, a person of power, one who is very helpful that I'm getting. So let's turn our attention to how this X really feels about you, okay? We have the Five of Hazards. So that connects with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, as well as Capricorn, but Mercury is definitely in Taurus with this card here. So this card is all about monetary anxieties and anxieties of all sorts. So I feel that your ex feels you are experiencing a crisis, or you are a bit insecure at this time, or you feel perhaps that you may have been left out in the cold, and some of you might even be unemployed here or suffering financially, as I said, or perhaps have even lost your faith, you know, in your ex, or might be even experiencing health problems. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that the energies of this card can go vice versa. The ex just as well could be feeling this way about you, you know, so it could be vice versa, okay? Or you're feeling the way about your ex, okay? And then next here we have temperance. With temperance, ladies and gentlemen, it connects with a Sagittarius, okay? So the ex might see you as a bit manipulative, as yet harmonious and peaceful. And again, it could go both ways, ladies and gentlemen. So let's look at your feelings for your ex here. We have the Nine of Wands, okay? So with the Nine of Wands, the moon kind of governs that card, and that also connects with a Sagittarius. So you feel that your ex is a bit defensive or perhaps even paranoid or even distrustful, very introverted, ladies and gentlemen, someone that who likes to, you know, fight for what is really right here. And again, ladies and gentlemen, I can't stress the importance that this feelings can go vice versa. You could be feeling this way, or the ex can be feeling that way for you. Okay. And then next here we have the High Priestess. The moon governs that this card and it connects with water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So the X, or you're kind of seeing the X as a bit mysterious, you know, as intuitive, even secretive, as very sensitive, even possibly psychic. Okay? So there are certain things that we have to understand when it comes to relationships. And one thing that we must understand is that some things are not as important as others. Okay, so let's examine what's not important in your situation. And by you directing any attention in this area, certainly is not going to get you what you want. So it's best to kind of heed the importance of the card that falls in this position here. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups. And with the Five of Cups, it connects with water signs. Mars is in Scorpio, okay? But of course, Pisces and Cancers as well. But it's certainly not important for you to be fretting or even feeling guilty or bitter about the situation, or even to really try to cling on to pain or be sad or fear things aren't salvageable with your ex, because they are. There's a potential here. So what then is important? Okay, we have the Two of Wands there. With the Two of Wands, that connects with fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So it's certainly important for you to be patient at this time. You know, wait and try to contemplate your true motives, ladies and gentlemen. Act neutrally, you know, and Don't do anything that you are really uncertain about, that I'm kind of getting here. Okay? So let's look at what might be hidden if you did connect with this ex. What might be hidden that you may not be aware of? We have the Five of Swords there. So with the Five of Swords, that connects with an air sign: Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Okay? So I feel that whether you connect or not, there are certainly problems ahead that you're not aware of here with this card. Because this card is all about one-upmanship and really being taken for granted, like betrayal, theft, arguing, and, being manipulated, ladies and gentlemen. So I feel that even though you are hoping or wishing for this person to return, you're going to realize they aren't really the one that you really wanted in the first place. So ask yourself, does this X really, really deserve your trust? And perhaps you might be placing too much trust in someone who really doesn't deserve it, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go on and look and see what the result is. Or the likely outcome is justice. It looks like with this card, the X certainly wants to, you or either the X, you want to kind of reconcile your differences. I see that, one of you really wants to apologize, okay? So I'm feeling that since this card is all about a fair outcome and it connects with an air sign once again, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I feel that many of you will receive an apology or you're going to offer one, and your problems are in fact going to soon vanish. Either you're going to kind of resolve your problems or you're going to kind of mutually agree that it's time to kind of just move on to another situation here. Okay? So let's look at these other cards here to see what added value they've added to the reading that I've just given you here. Okay? We certainly see that you must pay, if you are going to reconnect with this person, you're going to definitely need to pay attention to the red flags here. Because rest assured, there are still, this X is very cunning, so I think it's still going to be things that's going to be going on over which you have no control and things that are going to frustrate you here. Okay? But try to remain optimistic about your love life here. And if you do connect with this ex, you need to have a very heart to heart conversation, ladies and gentlemen, and really honestly discuss how you're really feeling. Because some of you really are having difficulty expressing your true feelings here. So you really, in fact, need to express your love and make your intentions very clear. Because indeed, it is safe for you to love. But you have to recognize the games that people play when they're in a relationship here. So try to open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And since you guys are kind of anticipating some type of a phone call or some uh, telephonic type communication via social media or whatnot, you are going to get some type of response from this X here because you have this very soon card. So in the meantime, you might want to, really kind of decide, ladies and gentlemen, what it is that you really want in the way of a relationship. So that when this comes or when your ex actually appears here, then you'll be able to, to better coexist, really with this person here. Okay? And understand, ladies and gentlemen, that gentleness is very important here, because it seems to be a space or a spot in your life or in your body that it might be your intuition might be telling you to do one thing, but you might be doing another. So you need to kind of look within and figure out, what your intuition is really trying to tell you here, ladies and gentlemen. Because I certainly feel that you would definitely be able to kind of make a decision here. And to, try to, if you do reconnect with this ex, spend quality time together, listen and talk to each other. Okay? So, in closing, ladies and gentlemen, I feel that you are who you are because of your history. All of it, ladies and gentlemen, has certainly helped you grow in love and in wisdom. Understand that every experience has blessed you in some way, whether you believe it or not. So try to embrace the past and forgive anything that really needs to forgive or needs to be forgiven. And really try to trust in the healing power of love because it is only through love, ladies and gentlemen, that happiness is usually possible. And understand that life is certainly a cycle of changing seasons, ladies and gentlemen. You know, Try to welcome each new season and surrender the past with grace, and try to remember that nothing really, ladies and gentlemen, is really ever lost because all exists eternally within our hearts here. And ladies and gentlemen, try not to make decisions based on guilt or really what you think you should do because it's really only in being true to yourself that you really can be true to others, right? And understand that emotions, ladies and gentlemen, are a natural and necessary part of life. But they can also distort your perceptions at times and cloud your visions. So, in order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So, this is what I have for you, Libras. I hope that this reading has offered food for thought. Please be sure to subscribe, like, and share, and send me over your comments. Okay? If you like a personal reading, please contact me at WAT61073 at gmail.com. Enjoy your day. Thanks a lot.